Thank you, Earl, for inviting Penguin to participate in this Innovative Technologies panel. Good afternoon, everybody. First thing I'd like to do is just talk about Penguin's transformation over the past several years. We've been working on a transformation on how we can help provide the world with an expanding vision of what is possible. And with that, you look at what's been happening in the HPC AI environment or the world in general. So if you look at traditional HPC customers or enterprise customers, they're all moving more and more into technical computing, either HPC or the fast-growing AI and machine learning environments. And one of the things that we've noticed is that platform complexity continues to grow with innovative technologies or emerging technologies that are happening and software-defined environments and plus varied types of workflows. We've looked at ourselves as providing a set of architectures based around workflow optimization. And we've done this through reorganizing the company into four major practices within what we call our strategic solutions group. Those four practices are our data practice, our cloud practice, our HPC practice, and our AI and analytics practice. And within each one of those practices, we're basically building pre-bundled reference architectures that are based around open source and software-defined technologies combined with emerging hardware technologies to create these workflow or workload optimized architectures for our users. In many cases, the users today, because of that complexity, it's hard to get the expertise to bring these workflows together into one solution that actually complement each other as well. So many of our customers have multiple needs across all four of these practices. So the reference architectures are designed to be able to essentially plug in the reference architecture needed according to the customer's need that is there. And then they're delivered in a way that allows the customer the flexibility to be able to consume it in the best way they can, whether it's capitalizing with an on-premise environment or whether it's providing that environment in a public cloud or Penguin's private cloud, providing it in a more of a hybrid or multi-cloud environment where you may have both on-premise and either public or private clouds built. And then last is whether you want it as an operating expense or not. So one of the things we've moved toward is this on-premise as a service environment combined with the other three environments I talked about to allow people to do it more as an expense rather than necessarily a large capital environment. So some of the examples of this, I'd like to give you two customer examples on what we've done with these pre-bundled reference architectures or the workflow optimized architectures. The first one I'd like to talk about is a major social media customer. This social media customer actually came to us over 3 years ago. We began working with them on some AI research, and more recently they wanted to begin moving that into more what would you call research production. They had an urgent need for large-scale AI and machine learning environments. They didn't necessarily have all of the internal expertise to be able to do it. So we architected an environment with them using our Origin AI reference architecture, along with all three of our data architectures, live data, active data, and deep data, to create a multi-tiered 250 petabyte environment combined with actually upwards of 600 DGX A100s and a host of Penguin branded server technologies to create a single environment for them to be able to do their AI research production. In a second case, we provided more of a cross-functional environment capability for a major federal systems integrator. They had a need for a comprehensive, scalable HPC, HPDA, and AI and machine learning platform that could meet the needs of all the divisions of their company across supporting actually tens of thousands of engineering and computer science and scientific users. In this case, that platform is designed so that they can meet both their internal as well as program needs. We used all 4 of our practices. Actually, a total of about 9 of our reference architectures were used within this environment. We're actually in the 3rd phase of delivery of that environment for them. The actual cluster itself that we worked with them on has basically tens of thousands of nodes, both of 3 different technology environments with accelerators, as well as about 300 petabytes of storage built into the environment. This environment has actually been replicated in another systems integrator right now, early on in their phases. And we're also about to bring up the same type of architecture within a major DoD agency. I would like to thank everybody for allowing me to talk about those innovations. We truly believe that these innovations will expand your ability to see what's possible in the high-performance computing and AI marketplace. We'd love to spend time talking to you in more detail about how we can meet your needs through these work stream optimized architectures. Thank you very much.